I was, so was voodoo bad before? I know it became perverse throughout the generations, but I read somewhere where they taught the slaves about Christianity on the boat. So,
You asked, was voodoo bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what religion, like, what was that?
That was sorcery. The Hamites under Nimrod was dealing with voodoo and witchcraft and all that. Those were the things that the Lord told his people to stay away from. Now, once we ran into Africa in 70 AD, we started dabbling into that stuff again, especially Levi, because it says instruments of cruelty shall be in your habitation. So the Haitians got big into it. And the reason they was into it is because they were from the sons of Aaron. And Aaron was known for doing the sacrifices and linking directly to the Most High. But it wasn't evil. It was good the way they were doing it. Yeah.
So it became perverse.
It became perverse. Once we fell as a people, Satan slid in and said, listen, y'all can do that for me. And they started sacrificing to Moloch. Okay? Well, listen, I would like to stay, but I want to finish this lesson tonight. I got to go home and finish this lesson. I want to, if any of y'all have any questions, y'all can ask them now. I'm sorry I can't go through this whole lesson because this lesson will take hours. But I just wanted to show you the connection between ancient Babylon, Rome, Egypt, and America. It's all under Satan. And it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. I want you to finish reading that in Obadiah real quick before we break down. Read.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
How did they set their nest among the stars? Going to space. Don't forget, when they quote unquote went out in space, they said the eagle have landed. On the giant JFK, the eagle has landed.
They just made them leave a little week today when they just tonight. Yeah, they got to go back up 7.
Okay? They can keep on going up there if they want. There's a reason there's no oxygen there. People don't belong there.
Exactly.
Okay? Read on.
Though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Then what?
Thence will I bring thee down.
So when you go up to where the Most High is and start putting your junk in space, that's when the Most High is going to start bringing you down. Since they have done that, the Most High has been sending more storms, more earthquakes. We think the Most High that America is on fire right now. And we pray the Most High send wind on that fire that's down there. Let some wind kick that thing up a little more. Because ever since they went out in space, the Most High had a problem with this place. How can you go where the Most High is? Read.
Verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
How are you cut off? Read.
Would they have not stolen till they had enough?
You have a thief that'll go into your house and say, you know what? I'm just going to take a TV.
Right.
Or I'm just going to take that and get out. But no, not these thieves. These thieves get, oh, I'm going to live here. As a matter of fact, I'll take the people, put them in the cellar, and tell them that this is my house. Torture them and make them feel comfortable with me torturing them in their house. And then I'll make them clean up the house. You can serve me in your house. The Most High is not going for it. You know, you kick open the door, man, this is a nice house. If thieves came by thee, read that part again.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
How art thou cut off? Read.
Would they have not stolen till they had enough?
Usually a thief will steal until he have enough. But this thief is going to go throughout the whole earth. Do the same, listen, the same old trick. Instead of calling them savages, I'm going to call them terrorists now. And then I'm going to tear them down. Once I tear them down as a people, I'm going to have their government in debt to us. I'm going to send Red Cross so they can be in debt to us and say, listen, we will build your country again, even though we destroyed it through war. If you let us build churches and set up pornography shops in your country and prostitute your women and make you morally decayed. You can be in debt with us. They do the same thing every place. Read. Then they set up a Starbucks. Read.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Hold up. Read that again.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Hold up. Even if someone have a vineyard and have grapes, you're going to leave some grapes for the poor. But no, not these societies. They'll put a gate around it and sell every grape. When grapes grow for free. There was a law in Israel that if we gleaned the grapes, we had to keep the corners for the poor so they can come get free grapes. They have packaged everything. Read.
Verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Now all the people that they were in peace with has now gone to war against them. That's what's going on right now. All those wars. Read.
And prevailed against thee.
And prevailed against thee. Read.
That they eat thy bread, have laid a wound under thee.
The wound that it have laid under America, the eagle, is a deficit. Now they owe all these other countries that they once ruled. Read.
There is none understanding in him.
There's no understanding in these governments and powers. Why are they being ruled by who? Satan. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mountain of Esau?
Go ahead.
And the mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Now when it says that every one of the mount of Esau shall be cut off by slaughter, we have to give understanding on that. These are all the Edomites that continue to follow the ways of the beast. Because it tells you in the book of Amos that the Lord took out a remnant amongst Edom that will serve Christ in the kingdom. These are those that reject this kingdom and follow the kingdom to come, which is Jacob's kingdom. So what's going to happen to those men of Edom that fight against the Most High's people? We're going to show you. Get Jeremiah 49. So we've been talking to the Edomites too. If they follow Christ, they're okay. But if they try to fight, they're going to lose, and the Most High is going to preserve their